Good morning. Today we're going to have a look at an English poem. It's brief and it's very well known by an English poet, William Wordsworth, the father of Romantic poetry. It goes as such. My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began, so is it now I am a man. So be it when I shall grow old, or let me die. The child is father of the man. And I could wish my days to be bound each to each by natural piety. It's quite a popular poem by our Romantic poet William Wordsworth, and it starts by a very emotional statement that this person, when he or she beholds or see a rainbow in the sky, his heart leaps up. Now, in My Heart Leaps Up, there is a synecdoche, because while we are analyzing the poem, we'll be looking at different literary figures and parts of these parts of speech. What is synecdoche? It is to mention a part, but you mean the whole. So it was not just his heart that leapt, but all of him in a very symbolic state of excitement. My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. Now, not only are we looking at literary devices, we are looking at themes as well. Apparently, this poem is talking about how much this persona, the speaker here, is engulfed and entranced by the beauty of nature. So when this person sees a rainbow, can you visualize the visual imagery? Yes, that's another point. Visual imagery. You can see all the colors of a rainbow in the sky, of course, after it rains. So was it when my life began, the same state of excitement, euphoria? It was the same when his life began. So we're talking about childhood. So is it now I am a man? So he's going from childhood to maturity. Now he is a man, and still he has maintained the same feeling of excitement whenever he sees a rainbow in the sky. It's not yet finished. So be it when I shall grow old. So we have here a continuation of three different stages of a human being's life: childhood, adulthood or maturity, then old age. Then we have a comma and still a continuation, but not with the repetition of so as an anaphora. What we call anaphora is a repetition of a word or phrase. Or let me die. So he is declaring that he is going to maintain the same feelings till the very last day of his life. And then the use of the exclamation mark. Here we have an exclamation mark to indicate an excitement. Through the punctuation marks of the previous lines, we had either a colon or commas, which showed the continuity of the feeling. Let me get this one straight. The continuity of the feeling as if it is a statement or a sentence that did not reach its end yet. Now, when this, in a sentence in poetry or a statement, when it is continued over several lines, we call that enjambment. Enjambment. It says here, the literary device which shows the rolling over of one verse to the next to connect it to the main idea or theme or meaning. So in verse we have lines. In prose we do have sentences. And the grammatical expected end of any sentence or a statement is end of sentence, punctuation mark. It could be a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. But if you have a comma, semicolon, or a colon, it means there is a continuation of the same thought. The last three verses or last three lines. The child is father of the man. And notice that in the child is the father of the man, we have the use of a capital letter of C for child and M for man, semicolon. And I could wish my days to be, no end of line punctuation mark, bound each to each by natural piety. His final wish is for his days to be connected with a natural bond of spiritual adherence, piety, which is natural. And that brings a full stop and end of the poem, where we have seen what were the main devices, literary devices. We have also seen cases of end of line rhyme, like in behold old, when at the end of the line we have the same sound, then we say that they rhyme. Then we have began man. We have sky die. Those are all examples of a rhyme at the end of the line or different lines. Now, what are the general theme or themes of such a poem? Basically, we have the love of nature and also the idea of the growth and progress of human life from childhood, maturity, old age, and the finale of life, death. Have a great day and see you on our next video.